You are now listening to The Block with your host Stephanie Love and yours truly, Black, on KoolaRadio.com. Let's go.
Blah, blah. Everything is everything for Sheezy. Blah, blah. Probably done it all, homie, believe me. Blah, blah. We made the impossible look easy for Sheezy. I'll never leave my block, my niggas need me.
What's up, people? Today is a good day.
Today is a good day. It's a hot day.
Yeah, you almost got cussed out. Y'all Black almost got cussed
Hey,
out.
to the people who listening,
Tell them you sorry.
Don't go 20 East.
Tell
Do
them
not
you
go
sorry.
20 East. There's an accident on Bonneview and all the lanes are closed. If you don't get off at Houston School Road, you stuck.
This is not Black's traffic stop.
Oh, well, I'm just
All
letting
right,
y'all
thank
know.
y'all for tuning in to The Block this morning. Although we are about 7 to 8 minutes late, I ain't going to say whose fault it is.
She gonna throw
but
all the shade
we're going to
today.
blame it on CPT time, whatever that is. All right, so this is The Block, same place, same time, every Saturday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. It's me, your girl, Stephanie Love, and my one and only Blizzity Black. Shout out to Black.
What's up with it? Shout out, Stephanie.
All right, Black. How are you enjoying your Saturday? I know you were at camp all week. Last week, how
Can you
did that
tell I
go
got
for
darker?
you?
Can you tell I got darker?
Really, no, I can't.
Oh well. It's so, man. Hey.
All right. So tell us about camp. Can you tell us a little bit? Did you enjoy it? Would you do it again?
I did enjoy it.
Okay.
They're asking me to come back next year. I might just still, thinking about it, but I had a good time. The kids love me and all that good kind of stuff. So
All right. So, guys, remember, I haven't said much about where you can find us at, how you can share, what other networks we're on. But we're on YouTube, we're on Twitter, we're on Twitch. We are also on Periscope. And you can also visit us on Facebook. I'm sorry. But I do want to make sure I don't want to forget. I know sometimes it's easy to slip our mind, but our listeners that are always tuned in on the KoolaRadio.com side, we definitely want to give you guys a shout out, because without you, there would be no Koola Radio, right?
that part.
Sometimes they forget where they come from, but that's neither here nor there. I also want to remind you that we do have free apps on Google Play, iTunes, and also Amazon, and they are what? Free. And guess what, guys? We're gonna do an icebreaker. We talked about this last night, and you ain't on cue, Black.
I was waiting on you to finish introducing everything.
You were supposed to interrupt me, but go ahead.
Well, you got to get the information out there.
All right, guys, listen. So last week we started off the show with an icebreaker.
Now I'm gonna interrupt you.
All right, go ahead.
And say how hot it is. It is so hot, bro. It's so hot. I don't know what the hell is going on with Texas. I don't know if Texas hate Texans right now, but it's so hot that you got to change clothes 3 times a day just to smell fresh.
Yeah, literally.
It's so hot,
especially
dude.
ladies.
That your AC don't even work.
Like,
Your AC
ladies-
gave out on you.
Ladies have to change panties like.
It's
3
so
or 4
hot you can
times
light a
day.
cigarette on the concrete.
Yeah. What else? You ain't ready. You
What?
ain't ready.
How am I not ready?
You are not ready.
Where yours at?
It's so hot. Satan went back to hell. I made all y'all laugh. Or y'all just laughing because it wasn't funny.
It's funny because I've heard someone say, and I picked it up a long time ago, it's so hot the devil stay down the street.
Feel like it.
No, she said, forget standing down the street. He went back to
He
hell.
went back to hell.
He say,
But look,
it's cool
before we
there.
go into it.
Yeah, she laughed real hard. Like it was.
Before we go, I want to give y'all, it is really, really hot. So I'm going to play Weather Girl for right now. I want to give you a little bit of facts. This week, the Electric Reliability Council of Texas said that residents set a record on Wednesday between 3 p.m. and 4 p.m. of using, can you guess? How many
Air
megawatts do you think that we use in the state of
I
Texas?
don't know how
alone?
to count megawatts.
Well, between 3 and 4 p.m., guys, the Texas residents use about 71,000 megawatts in electricity.
A piece?
No, altogether, that's a lot. We go by kilowatts individually, But all together, collectively in Texas, 71,000. They said we set a record, and that was just in between an hour. Okay, so that's how hot it is. Then I also want to let you guys know that although it is hot for us, it's hot for the pets outside. And pets can suffer from heat strokes. And once they suffer from a heat stroke, there's no way that they come back from that. So bring your pets in the house or go find a shelter. But then also, if there's nowhere to put them, give them a lot of water.
Make them a pool.
Make them a pool.
A pet pool.
Yeah. Not too much water at one time because it could put them in a shock. So, if you think your dog is dehydrated, take it easy before you just flush them with water. You need to take it easy because you could send him into a shock. Damn, am I a veterinarian? What? A veterinarian. See how I just educated y'all?
Maybe a vegetarian.
Shut up. I ain't no vegetarian. You can look at me and tell I'm cornbread fed. Nah.
Okay.
It's so hot.
Yeah, you rolling today, ain't you?
It's so hot that my deodorant don't work.
All right, guys, so we're going to go ahead and get this show on the road. We're going to keep it going all throughout the show. It's so motherfucking hot outside. What? Tell me, guys. Light up the comments and tell me how hot it is to you. Some of us may be enjoying. I see an old man every day on my way home from work, and he's literally sitting outside in his 108-degree weather every day selling some damn watermelon.
Man, say, it's hot.
But watermelon is a good food to consume in hot weather because it will hydrate you. Watermelon,
water content.
Broccoli, not the grass broccoli, but the real vegetable broccoli, guys.
Wait, what? Grass broccoli?
I had to analogize.
Okay. Oops. There goes my street cred.
So today we do have some special guests in the building. Before we go to a commercial break, I want to let you guys know remind you to share, and remember to let us know how hot it is outside for you. You are tuned into The Block. Today's going to be a great day. Be sure to give a homeless person some water, guys. Be kind. Be loving. Love covers a multitude of sins. But we're going to go to a break. I'm going to get on to Black for his late arrival and his tardiness, and then we'll be right back, okay? Thank you.
You already know you listening to The Block with your boy Black on VillaCoolRadio.com.
Riding with me, picture my city. Ride with me, take a picture of my city. Triple D's and picture my city. Mike City, picture my city. Mike City, ride with me. Picture my city, take a picture of my city. Triple D's and hey. Free sense, does it make sense? Gucci down, doggy style, bent out, break out, don't stop. I had enough of the tough stuff. I'm super tight, roll out, bold out. Niggas D-Town in the house. Picture my city's going down. Picture my city, D-Town, Triple D. Home of the Dallas Mavs, AAC, MVP. Super Bowl Sunday is snow. But NBA All-Star with so throw. Nigga Dallas kinda cowboy. Texas City slicker. Shout out to the DLW and all the club strippers. It's hard. Picture my city, Mike City riding with me. Picture my city, ride with me, take a picture of my city, Triple D's and picture my city, Mike City, picture my city, Mike City, ride with me. Picture my city, take a picture of my city, Triple D's and I'm riding high, I-35, just past the Omni, third cup of Remy, sipping, no slipping, Mr. Ride with me, coasting, bumping RTs, Lord with me, with cup sipping, still handling our big business, we roll out in the South, Super Bowl Sunday, we chill out at the house, but nigga the game is get rich and die trying, but some of that bullshit, my nigga ain't buying, Dallas is my home, slow pleasant roll through my flesh and bone, nigga you can serve, but I ain't buying shit, I'm a picture my city, Mike City ride with me, picture my city, ride with me, take a picture of my city. city. My city, ride with me. Bitch in my city, city, city. My city, city, city. Triple D's. Hey.
All right, people, we are back, and that was Picture My City. I thought we were coming with a commercial, but we switched it up. Picture My City by my boy Ricky the Rapper. Y'all be sure to go check him out on Facebook, YouTube, the Villa Koola Media, Villa Koola Radio YouTube page. You can go check that video out. It was shot by your one and only Villa Koola Media. Shout out to Villa Koola.
It's so hot, my sweat is sweating.
Yeah.
I should have laughed like you did after your joke. Maybe it would have been funnier.
You ain't me though.
That's a good thing.
All right, guys. So what is the problem? We have a problem here, Texas. I'm speaking to everybody in Texas. I don't know if you guys have caught up on the latest fashion trend that is coming back. It's coming back. I do want to let it be known that it is coming back. It's not something that was just made up. So don't act brand new when you respond to this topic, okay? Is it okay for a man to wear a fanny pack? According to AskMen.com, Become a Better Man is what they try to school y'all on. Men should not wear fanny packs. Steer clear of them. Some may say it's okay, but in that it's trending and a lot of celebrity men are seen wearing it, so why can't I? One man even posted on Facebook this week that if he saw any of his friends wearing one, that he would literally snatch it off of them. Would you ever wear a fanny pack, Black?
You know, probably not, but I'm not really opposed to it. I do it just cause it'll be funny to me wearing a fanny pack.
Okay, so it's not like a fashion trend you want to adopt. What about you, super producer Cam King? If your girl bought you a Nike fanny pack, are you gonna wear it?
Probably not, Stephanie Love.
Why?
I'm not
it's
the
Nike. Just do it.
I'm not the
Just
fanny.
do it.
I'm not the fanny pack wearing type of guy.
You know, some men aren't necessarily wearing it around their waist. That's what I'm seeing it lately. They're
Yeah.
kind of like draping it over their shoulder.
See, no, definitely not doing
So
that
is that
shit.
okay?
It would that's more like
That's more like
purse.
a purse.
Might
Yeah,
as well go
like
get
no,
your
I'm
purse.
definitely not doing that shit.
Next
So
thing you know, they'll have designer purse fanny packs and
But they
stuff.
already
well,
got
they came
man
out
bags.
with the
They got
cross bags
merces.
that
Well, yeah.
That's what they
some
call them.
Well, Merces, yeah.
So no fanny packs to the men. Ladies, would you be okay dating a man? Or if your husband came home and the new outfit he finna wear to the Labor Day picnic, he got some Nike slides, some Nike shorts, he got a Nike fanny pack and a Nike t-shirt and hat. He just Nike'd out. He ready to just do it. Are
Man.
you gonna say something?
Look.
I would say
that's
something.
It's like a purse that you don't hang on you. Like that's all a fanny pack is. You put your money in there, your little keys, and all that good kind of stuff. If you ain't got no pockets, maybe understandable, but most men pants have pockets. And you keep your wallet in your pocket, keys in your pocket. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I guess what if they don't have no pockets?
That's what I said. Maybe if you don't have
It'll be
pockets,
okay.
it's acceptable.
Like what if you're going to the state fair?
You want to keep your tickets in there?
Yeah.
Well, hey, there you go.
Or what if like you're a drug dealer and you just wanna?
You gonna keep your weed?
Definitely ain't
in
gonna
your
wear
fanny
one,
pack?
right? I don't know. You may want to keep your stash on your fanny
You
pack.
might get robbed.
It's resourceful.
You might get robbed.
Oh.
Just saying. Like
I'm just saying,
you got
snatch
on
the
a fanny
fanny.
pack. Yeah. You got a fanny pack on. Yeah. That's
All right.
not. How would you feel if your dude came up ready to go on a date and he got his fanny pack on? Like, come on, baby, let's go.
We're staying home.
Oh.
Ain't no. I'll be your fanny pack.
What
I'll
if
climb
he?
in.
What if he cool and he like wear it to the back or to the side?
We staying home. The only time my man would be able to wear a fanny pack is at home in the bedroom.
Wait, what type
Just
of?
the fanny pack on. I'm
That's
just
some
saying.
weird kinky shit. Like, baby, wear the fanny pack to the bedroom.
Bring the fanny
What?
man.
Is that where you gonna keep the? He gonna keep the handcuffs and all the kinky shit in
All
the fanny
of
pack?
it. Just dig in my fanny pack.
Wait, now what fanny pack are you talking about at this point? That's what I need to know.
The one that'll go around the waist and then
Oh,
you
okay.
lift it up.
You said dig into my fanny pack.
If you lift it, the one around the waist, and then if
Okay.
you lift it up, there's treats under it. So not only in, but under.
Oh my goodness.
All right, so they say no to the
I know what I'm
fanny
getting y'all
pack.
for Christmas. A Nike fanny pack. It's gonna say just do it.
All right, we had our favorite part of the show. They say no to fanny packs, ladies. Do not buy your man a fanny pack because his friends will judge him. And men, no, don't wear a fanny. I necessarily don't want to. I don't want to see a man.
It's funny
not-
because at camp I saw a few men with fanny packs on.
well, lifeguards and stuff. Let the professionals wear the fanny packs because lifeguards they wear fanny packs because they have to keep the. Let's keep the fanny packs for what they're for.
Okay. Hey, I don't know. For women,
I mean, the only time that I ever see a man wear a fanny pack in my generation was on Baywatch.
David Hasselhoff running through the
he would
water
run
and shit.
down that, and all I would think of, oh, I wish the shorts just weren't there, and you just had the fan. I'm just being honest. That's
You
the
had a
only
crush
time
on David Hasselhoff?
Oh yes, running down that beach, drown me.
Drown you? Not save you, but drown you?
Shit, I gotta be damn near drowning for his ass to come and get me with the fanny pack on. That's the only time that is. And then you remember The Rock used to wear one back in the day when he had the little jeans on and the turtleneck, and he had on his leather fanny pack. That's the
Man,
only time.
I feel like that is a fashion or a fad that could have stayed in the late 80s, early 90s.
Well, they're bringing it back. Even my job sells fanny packs with our logo on it. I'm just saying.
John said stop calling them fanny packs. What should
What
we
are
call
they
them?
call them?
Because that's what they
What
better
are
be.
they call them, John?
Pouches?
Maybe if pouch. What are they called, John? School me, because this is a show all about knowledge. But we're getting ready to get into some knowledge. Super producer always has some knowledge to spit to us. If you're new to the show or you haven't caught some of the changes, we have a new segment called K-Files. So we're going to go ahead and jump into K-Files.
This nigga's scared.
Well, you caught me off guard, but let's get into it. So, I kind of brought up a topic a long time ago on The Real Game about synchronicity.
Synchronicity.
Yeah, so
Oh, shit. I think I done heard this.
we're going to get back on
Oh, my
synchronicity
goodness.
today.
Oh,
Said that's
my
his
good
favorite one.
Cam. My favorite one.
Yeah, so what is synchronicity? Okay, and so I had a bunch of stuff to do this morning, so and my clip is not ready. So synchronicity, you can look it up. It's a real word. But based on my viewpoint and what I've experienced synchronicity to be, is that you the in layman's terms, the simplest way I can explain it is that you get into like a zone. Okay, you get into a zone, and if you've ever been in a zone, it's like on a basketball court, you can't miss. You know, football player, you completing all your passes at a high rate as a quarterback, but it just seems like at work, you can't. There's nothing you can do wrong. You just get in the zone. You just whatever it is you're doing it, and you're doing it well. You can't go wrong or foul or go or error in any instance. That's synchronicity. It's just being in some type of cohesive zone with the universe. Okay, so in my experience, just on an everyday, kind of experience, there was one night. I got a story. There was one night. Had to been like 3 o'clock in the morning, right? So I'm on the road, I'm coming home, and you know how it is. After a certain time, the street lights start, flashing, or they're red or whatever. So there's no cars on the street, and I bullshit you not, I can't make this up. I went from downtown Dallas, which if those who are familiar with Dallas know that Inwood turns into Hampton, right? So you can go.
And there's so many lights on that street. Don't tell me they was all green.
They was all green, bro.
Man,
they was all green, and I'm saying they were flat. Some of them were flashing red and would turn green, or some of them would just be green or whatever. Some of them would just be red and then turn green. But whatever the instance was, I went from downtown to Oak Cliff without hitting one light.
It took you about 15 minutes.
Probably not even that. Probably not even that. And I have to note that there was a young lady that I had went out with. I won't say her name, but she had gotten sick. No, it wasn't her. This was a couple of years ago.
Gotcha.
This was a couple of years ago. She had gotten sick, and so I was trying to really rush to get her to the house before she like earled and stuff in the car and stuff, because she wasn't.
Did you just say Earl?
I earled in your car.
He said Earl.
Vomited or whatever, in the car.
Can we just say throw up?
Throw up. Okay, whatever makes you feel. But anyway, so synchronicity. Another case of it this week, and I have to do a little reprimand to the aliens out there who watch us. Okay.
Shout out to the aliens watching our show.
Right. Here's your reprimand for the week, because I haven't given you one in quite some time.
Cam, don't start that shit.
Well, here we go.
Why you want to wake up the aliens?
Man, I would knock one out if I saw one today. It's so hot, I feel like knocking out every alien I see today. Okay. So, a couple of days ago, somebody put up a video real quick, and I'm going to end, on YouTube. Okay. And or was trying to get his video up on YouTube. So he comes in, right? But before he comes in, I'm on the computer doing my thing, and all of a sudden the computer, like, it boots me off, the internet boots me off, and it starts running real slow and all this stuff, and then lo and behold, dude who wants his video uploaded walks into the door. And this computer has a strange way of booting itself off of the internet when somebody is coming. We've talked about this before.
Even after the hardwire?
This one isn't hardwire.
Oh, okay.
But it's not that it's booting itself off. It's when it boots itself off is the issue. Okay, it has the capability, it's the internet, to drop.
Yeah, I see the computer in the screen, right?
So synchronicity, this is when synchronicity goes wrong.
It boots them on, boots you off.
It boots, yeah.
So we need to lock the door while we're doing the block.
So is it just anybody, or when they?
It could be anybody. Back when I was dating,
how often does this
Jamaica
happen?
last year, she would come up the
drop
alley.
5 points.
Right, she would come up the alley, and she knows we talked about it a bunch of times. She would come up the alley. I wouldn't even know she was coming up the alley. Be on the computer, and the computer would drop, and then she'd call me and be like, "Hey, I'm outside. I'm in the back, blah, blah, blah," and I'd be like, that's why it dropped." And
Okay. All right.
that's why the computer dropped.
I can't.
Because she was coming. So this is when synchronicity goes wrong, and that has been your K-Files for the week.
Synchronicity.
The word of the day is synchronicity.
And like I said, I got a clip. It says that it's entitled "The Hidden Meaning of Synchronicity." So I was gonna play you a little clip for it, but I'm trying to get it done, but
synchronicity is off.
I've been somebody is trying to
Ever
prevent
since
me
the
from
lady
doing this.
with the food walked in.
Even before that, even before Lunda was trying to get the internet done, I've been trying to get the clip together, but it's like encoding itself and doing these strange things that it's never done before.
Way, huh?
You know what I'm saying? But anyway, there you have it.
All right. Well, that was the super edition of K5.
Hey, Cam, is your breakfast cold?
It is.
Just sit outside. Just sit outside for a minute.
It's so hot I can put my scrambled eggs that are now cold on the concrete for about a minute and go out there and enjoy them.
You ain't even got to put them on the concrete. Just sit the box outside. It'll be heated up in just a minute.
All right, guys, so we're going to get ready to take a quick commercial break. As I told y'all before the show started that we had some special guests in the building, Seiko and Savage 6, who actually just had a video to drop on yesterday. So we're going to do a world premiere on the show today and show y'all this hit, and we want your opinions and let us know. We're going to get all up into their business in just a couple of minutes. Thank y'all for tuning in. This is The Block with your girl Stephanie Love and Blizzity Black. And we'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
You're listening to The Block.
A positive vibe will push you to truly strive. Push you beyond the limits you set for yourself inside. Positive thinking complete with positive word. The brokenness in the hood, me and you must repair. My only enemy is negative energy. It's like a sickness, but PVO is the remedy. We stay awoke and never ignore the obvious. I'm selling hope. When you see me, you know it's positive.
Listen. 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 Listen.
And I'm doing the thing.
Action. Good day, hustlers. This your boy Roger Rules. Be sure to tune in to that Roger Logic podcast starring me and my new co-host,
Lex Lou.
Yeah.
So well groomed, and I'm with my family talking about hip hop, hot albums, the hottest in the city,
and the not so hot.
And let's hope that you can get that 5 mic review.
Yeah. Let's hope. I'm gonna give one out.
I'm gonna be talking about you. We ain't gonna play the two.
Koola.com. Also, Roger Rules fan page. Holla at your boy.
Check us out every Friday, 1 to 2 p.m.
Hey everyone, I've got a fashion insider for all my ladies who know the importance of accessorizing their attire. And even for my fellas out there balling on a budget but still want their woman looking lovely. Let's be real, even the costume gotta be cute and on point, right? Well, Paparazzi Accessories got you covered. With an assortment of durable, nickel and lead-free, aesthetically appealing to the eye, rings, necklaces, bracelets, and more. So go show Miss Lisa Turner some love and support. Go check her out on Instagram at lturner88 or hit up her website at paparazziaccessories.com.
Hey guys, it's your girl Stephanie Love from The Block. It's me and my co-host Blizzity Black every Saturday 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Catch us live on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and also your one and only VillaCoolerRadio.com. Every week, we're sure to provide you with raw, hilarious, and uncut discussions, and also exclusive interviews from local artists. Class is now dismissed. That was good.
Yeah.
It's your boy, Mr. IOTBA, Mr. 214, Mr. Undeniable, Mr. These boys can't touch me on my worst day. That's me. Say, man, this Wednesday night between 8 and 9 p.m. Central Time, I want everybody from the 214 to across the pond to tune in on Villa Koola. That's my new radio home. Y'all see it right here under the description, Villa Koola. Man, y'all know how I'm rocking, man. I'm on that bullshit again.
What up, what up?
Boy.
What up? What up? Stephanie, you got it?
I got it.
All
So I got it because you were late, so you ain't got it.
So you gonna keep throwing slugs. It
You're
ain't my
on
fault the freeway was
punishment.
shut down.
You're on punishment. You're lucky I'm letting you even talk.
Ooh. Don't believe
You're
me,
lucky
just
I'm
watch.
allowing you to talk.
Oh, you allowing me to talk.
Right, D4's allow. All right, guys, so this is The Block. Remember I told y'all special guest was in the building. We have Savage 6 in the building. We're going to get all up into his business. Y'all know how we do, right?
Wait,
So-
real quick, because we ain't, all right. Your boy, Black, you got Stephanie Love, You got D Forbes over here.
What up? What up?
And then you got Savage 6. So you gotta let everybody know who everybody is. See, if I didn't talk, if you was gonna not allow me to talk,
Can we mute his mic?
People wouldn't even know.
Some shit is necessary.
You know what I'm saying?
All right. I might have to reach over you, but just duck, okay? Bob and weave. You know how to do that? All right, guys. So we have Savage 6. How are you doing today? Thank you for joining us. Are you doing all right? You staying out the heat?
Oh yeah, trying to.
All right. Look, we've been doing a little icebreaker. We do an icebreaker every show so far. But today's icebreaker is it's so hot outside. What? Can you think of anything?
Ty's about to melt.
All right, Black. It's so hot outside. What?
That I'm black.
I don't think they changed. Summer, winter, or fall. D Forbes, for you, it's so hot outside.
It is so hot outside. The lady at the drive-thru at Wendy's was pissed off. Like I was the one who didn't finish high.
Tired of opening up that damn window. All right, guys. So this is about Savage 6. We know that it's hot outside, but Savage 6 is gonna make it even hotter. It's kind of getting hot in here now that he's here. But Savage 6, can you tell us where you're from? Are you from Dallas?
Oh no, I'm from Tyler, Texas.
Tyler, it's a lot of talent that comes out of Tyler, Texas.
Oh yeah, we just overlooked.
Yeah, well, don't you know, the ones overlooked are really the ones that, you know, make it.
Oh yeah.
So don't worry about all that. Okay, so tell us, I know that Seco is supposed to be in the building. From what I can see, you and Seco, which we will get into the video later, with Seco in it, and Savage 6 is featured, and it just dropped on yesterday called Gooped Up. But can you tell us how you two met? Because from what I can see, you guys are very close.
Oh yeah, we met off in high school.
Okay. What high school did you go to?
I went to Robert E. Lee.
All right, in Tyler, right?
Yeah.
All right. You want to tell us what year you graduated? Because we might have some cougars out there. They want to know how old you are.
Cougars. Big up to the Cougars.
In 2016.
Okay, so you get a little young buck, ladies. But he's legal. He's legal.
I feel old as shit. I wasn't expecting
you
2006.
Old. You're old as
First
fuck.
of all, you're older than me, so calm down.
Like
calm down.
A couple of years.
But a couple of years. So if I'm old and you're old,
all right, this ain't about us.
It ain't.
This is about
so
Savage
2016. That's 10 years after I graduated. Marcus, don't even try to calculate, bro. Don't even try to calculate how long it was.
All right, so you got something for him?
So yeah, what's your thoughts on like the current state of the game? Like
current state of the rap game?
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like at its times it's watered down, but I mean it's gonna be what it's gonna be. So everybody getting their money.
So you gonna change it?
I'm gonna do what I can. I'm only bringing what I'm gonna offer. So
who your biggest inspiration?
I really don't even know, honestly. I can't even really just name because I grew up listening to so much different stuff.
Okay.
I can't even.
So who is one of your favorite? Like if you just needed that go-to music, you know, you're going through happy times, sad times, whatever. Well, who's that go-to artist that you know can come and save the day?
Save the day.
Sometimes you need
that. That's a tough.
Yeah.
I gotta think on it.
What about Yellow Beezy? You like Yellow Beezy? See, I love me some. See, I'm a big supporter of Yellow Beezy.
Yeah, I like them.
Yellow, what up?
All right, cool. Is there any rappers in Tyler that you look up to that has kind of paved the way for you? Because see, we're learning that there's other artists out there, so we're trying to find them. But in Tyler, how about Tyler? Is there any vets out there that people should be listening to that have paved the way for you?
It's actually a couple older guys. I ain't gonna say they just paved the way, but they got talent. So I mean, I feel like everybody deserves to be heard.
That's what's up. That's what's up. D Forbes, you got anything for him?
I got a question. And this is, because you know, I'm an artist myself, you know what I'm saying? And this is the question that a lot of artists skate by, you know? Is there any artists, let's mainstream, underground, whatever, and I ain't trying to start no shit, you know what I'm saying? But if they were to drop a track, you got bars ready for them? You know, because hip-hop is competitive.
Oh yeah, I ain't worried about none of that.
You ain't ready for none of that? If there was a mainstream artist right now that dropped a track on 6 right now, who you ready for? Who you be waiting up, eating your cereal ready for, getting your bars ready for?
You You saying like feature wise or like a diss track?
Feature wise or diss track. Whatever you say, you're ready for whatever.
I was gonna ask you who you wanted to be featured with, but now I'm interested in both.
Yeah.
With an F.
Other than just working on myself, it's just really gonna have to be whatever comes. I'm just ready for whatever.
Okay.
He say anybody.
Anybody can get it.
Anybody can get
can
eight.
get it.
Is that how you say it?
Anyone can get eaten.
Hey,
Anybody
you
can
never
get
know.
8.
All right, so the first video we're gonna get into, and I am gonna let you introduce. I always kind of go blank because nothing. All right, but so the first video that I looked at, I enjoyed it. It was for you to say you just graduated in 2016. Hey, you guys, I will say that y'all are off to a great start. So whoever is in your corner, salute to them because they're steering y'all in the right direction for you to be as young as you are and have a video that looks the way it looks. I'm very, very inspired by it. But can you tell us a little bit about the concept of it and what is the message behind it? Can you remind me of the name of it?
The Beast Texas video?
Yes.
Yeah, basically, you know, I'm from East Texas, so I wanted to call it Beast Texas because that's kind of our little slogan.
Yeah. All right. I like that.
So basically, I mean, it was kind of like a little background and kind of what Tyler like is and where I was was when I was younger. And so that's kind of like the scenery.
You're still young.
It was like yesterday.
But you know what I'm saying?
I think it was just I do.
Last week it was a simple time and shit.
It actually shows you, some people may think that Tyler is just probably like a small little country town, but it actually shows you there is some hood to Tyler.
Oh, yeah. Oh, don't sleep.
Even though he is young, black.
Yeah, well, let me say, since I'm already younger, I spent like a lot of my time at my grandma's house in like the west side of Tyler, so that's with my pops before he passed, so that's like a lot where I was, so that's kind of what I cling to.
So not to hover over that, but you can't just skim over that. Did that kind of inspire you a little bit?
Yeah, he passed when I was in the 8th grade. That's when I wrote my first song.
Okay.
So pretty much was the inspiration.
Oh yeah.
And what was that song in particular?
It was a little recording on the phone. It wasn't
All right, so it just inspired you, and then from there you just took it running, right?
Oh yeah.
All right, guys, so we're going to go ahead and get into the video. We're going to allow Six to introduce his video to y'all. Y'all hit him up. Give him some salutes, guys. Give him some thumbs up.
When you introduce it, you got to be hyped, though.
Graduate, so let's support this young man. Go ahead and introduce your video.
This video called
No.
Wasn't hyping up. Turn me up.
Hey, turn up. Let's go. This is your video. You about to show this whole to the people that's watching. I'm gonna need you to get louder than me.
Where y'all finna play it?
You'll see it right there. You'll see it right there.
Baby.
Oh well, yeah.
All that. YouTube and everything.
All right, so he about to introduce his video.
It's on YouTube right now. You can go watch it. East Texas video on G76.
Yo.
All right. Let's
play that.
Check it out.
Where I was coming up, all I knew was niggas always only dream of coming up. With no clovers in the ground, when we was all in need of luck. I used to watch my mama cry in church, a diamond in the rough. Ain't no more crying, the time is up. My pop had a way with women. I found out in the beginning, everybody love and lust just because it's part of living. Don't nobody give a fuck about how it's Black History Month. Settle for it just for what? I guess a month just good enough. Fuck, I'm black and I'm proud. Got lean on my kidneys, on paper smoking, black in them mouths. Now woods for your chimney. I'm racing, I've been trying to slow down. Now can't it's just in me. The dick be trying to walk in the mouth, take shoes off for interest. And I ain't never had a chance to stunt. I was missing shit. Always used to drive my mama car. I was whipping it. OG showed me just make me a boss. That's all my Christmas list. How I'ma grow if I don't never leave the place I'm sinking in. If we catch a flat on this road, who gon' jack us up? Watch they try and dap us up. We got burners tearing you up until you black enough. I flip packs, I ain't spend that money. I just stacked it up. Give some, trying to take a risk, you might get back a lump. And if you stand for something, then you can't crash for nothing. I learned that shit from my uncle. No Kodak Black, my vision tunnel.
I won. Give me my money.
I was fucked up by my lonely. Told myself just take a shot, cause this might be your one and only. Then a nigga walked up on me, need one. Now my hand in my sock, I'm Mick Foley. Now my hand in my sock, I'm Mick Foley. I try to make music for niggas who wanna do better, but I can't decide if you use it. That's up to you, nigga. So tell them when D come home, I did this for you, nigga. And they gon' love you where you from, but hate to see how you get it. I be wanting to quit, but these up be like, chill out, young nigga, just keep getting better. After that, you gon' keep getting cheddar. And go hard on the beat with whoever. I ain't running them here for whoever. In the same I remain, that's forever. And my foot never came out the pedal. I'm a champion wearing my medal. Look, the heart of a lion, bloodshed, stressing and crying, converted to grinding. All a nigga needed was time, and I grew up in Tyler. In other words, what we call the bottom. Insane asylum where niggas pick from jail or college. So school ain't give a nigga the knowledge. It gave me some problems, was smart enough to be with the scholars. But I refuse to be controlled with a leash and a collar. And no matter how they feel, this for my folks and my mama. I roll with that llama. Remember when we used to play on the street where grandma stayed? I come from a city where most niggas are walking case. I just pray I hit it home, just so I can walk the base. I just pray I hit it home, just so I can walk the base. So many times when I couldn't see, I just took a walk on faith. So much pain inside a nigga, try to wash it with the 8. ETX where I reside, pull up, you know where I stay. OMG, come hop on the road with me to a bezel face. Gang.
This is a long applause. Hey, yeah. We're black. I mean, we're back. I'm black.
You can actually come in before the applause stops.
Well, yeah, I know, but like, I was just waiting on it to stop, and they was clapping forever. Probably so.
That was a hell of a video.
That was.
That was a hell of a video.
You saw the video. Tell us how y'all felt about it in the comments and stuff like that. Look them up. We done posted his IG. They got more stuff coming out there on YouTube and everything. Good video.
Man, shout out my man Snoop, man.
What up?
Shout out to Snoop. He's the one who shot the video. All right. Shout out to Snoop. That was a dope video. Very, very interesting. Loved it. Shout out to 76 for that. You guys go check him out. I did post his IG name in the comments. So go follow him. Go share your comments with this young man. View his page. He has some other dope material on there. But we got some more stuff. We're going to get into your business.
I got a question.
What's up?
You like cougars?
What's your age limit?
What's the age limit?
As far as a lady that you would date, how old will you go? How old are you? How old are you?
19.
I'm 20. Yeah, just turned 20 in December.
All right. So he's
all
legal, ladies.
Yeah, I'm about to be 21 this December. So
Let's go.
December what?
About to get my drink on.
Okay.
December what?
21st.
December 21st.
You want to know what's funny?
What's up?
I'll be 30 on December 21st.
Hey, give me some ups, man. What's the birthday song?
You know what I'm talking about?
Grow up.
He gonna be 21 on 21.
Everybody who come on this show, birthday December 21st.
That's your golden birthday.
Hey, this is nice.
You're gonna be 21.
So we asked him a question. We're not gonna backpedal from it. How old would you go when it comes?
Came back.
You got a girl or something?
I mean, yo.
Okay. Well, you can plead the fifth. You can plead because I know she probably listening like what this motherfucker gonna say. So now you don't
answer that.
I ain't gonna answer the cool question.
All right, no, plead the fifth. It's okay to plead the fifth.
So, he don't like cougars.
And shouts out to John Fagan. So he saw your video, I guess. He says, we're sitting here looking at a young star. So shouts out John Fagan.
Hey, shout out to John Fagan. Thank you for that comment. Young men like him need to be inspired, so y'all continue to shoot this man some love. Remember, I said you can go follow him on IG. I posted his name, but later on in the interview, he's going to come and tell you everywhere you can go and follow him. So we need to build these young men up and let them know that the sky is the limit for them. So Savage 6, we're going to get into another video that Seiko, who's in his absence, shout out to Seiko, who dropped his video yesterday called Gooped Up. Can you tell us a little bit about how that experience was for you? Because I know that you are featured on it.
It was just different. The idea, the way we did it, I liked it. I ain't never think of doing nothing like that till then. So
I was amazed how the video was done. It looked like it was like a game place. What made y'all want to go to that?
We just listening to the song. We just wanted something different, something kind of crazy.
Okay.
So
I loved it. I loved the games and the lights and all that. It added to the video. Like, you didn't really even need that because you was in there. All that was there. It made it look dope. So it was dope. Black.
Appreciate it.
I'm excited to check it out.
Why you say black like that?
You looking at me like, hey, this bitch done took over.
Nah, it was.
He said I lead the interview.
Nah, I was just laughing. Nah, you good. You good. So, are we about to get into Gooped Up, or we still?
You got some more questions? Come on. Pull some more stuff out of this young man.
Well, I was just about to go into like personal questions.
Oh, that's what I'm saying.
You know what? I ain't got time for you today. I was late. So what do you? Go ahead.
Oh, my bad. No, you got it. You got a mixtape coming out or something? Did I miss that?
I actually got two mixtapes out on Spinrilla.
Two mixtapes on? Okay.
Yeah.
On where that's at?
On Spinrilla.
On Spinrilla. Okay.
One called Who Is This Volume 1 and the other one called OMG Shit Volume 1.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna check that out.
Yeah, they both on there.
That's what's up.
You should.
So do you do shows?
I actually just started. I opened up in Dallas last month. I opened up for Boosie and Webby down there.
Okay, Savage 6.
Oh yeah.
Boosie is my
my
man.
You know, upcoming events? Want to let everybody know about?
Just a couple little parties for now, coming up in like September. Little Tyler stuff.
Well, what I want to know, Savage 6, is what originally got you started into music? What got you started rapping?
I mean, I got big influences from my big brother was rapping, and my uncle was rapping a little bit. So me growing up hearing them, and then plus just music in general, kind of what got my mindset on it.
All right. Is there anyone that you want to give a shout out to?
Oh yeah, most definitely. My mama, my uncle, everybody that's been behind me, my brothers, everybody.
All right, and so you said that your brother was a rapper. He was your inspiration. So what I am expecting you to do, because we're going to help you get yourself on the map. We're going to help push your music. You always need to send us some material that you're getting ready to drop. But in the same token, you got to do the same thing for the block. And you got to go to Tyler and you got to let them know that the block and Villa Koola Radio, they really doing their thing. So if y'all want to get y'all music out and get some interviews, go here where I went, 3631 Colonial Avenue, okay?
Shameless plug, 3 points.
Yeah.
I like it.
I'm going to have 10 by the end of the show. All right, guys. So this is Savage 6, and Savage 6 is going to get ready to introduce the next video that was dropped, world premiere of Gooped Up. So go ahead and introduce that.
Yeah, this song Gooped Up by Seiko P featuring me. Drop that.
Shout out to Seiko.
I've been trying to figure out what I'm riding. When that pressure start applying, I know God got his hands all over us. But fuck these niggas, they ain't nobody that I can trust. I need 200, read all of my dad. I'm putting a sport if they hot on my ass. How you all in your bag if you still looking sad? You gon' hit a lick better where you a mad. But know when you be in the midst for rap. You scared, won't fight, but it get you a gag. OMG gang, I'ma give me a tag. You ain't gotta pay me to keep it a stat. Look, I used to be cold, now I'm hot. My heart still on froze. Fuck a thought. Fuck a bitch. Went from graduating to selling out. To riding on my own, me and my Glock. Heard you rapping about your work, you ain't gon' move none. You ain't gon' move none. Who that is? Lil' sis gon' chill on the racks like a futon. I been gooped up since Tucson.
I been lit, nigga, gooped up since Tucson. I been and poppin' up a loser. Red bone, red dog, red Maruga. That little bitch who got that ass, make her toot it up. Nigga thought that tough shit, he ain't gon' spook. Watch this a bust up out that clutch, he ain't gon' move. I been lit, nigga, gooped up since Tucson. I been and poppin' up a loser. Ay, pocket rocket, you got it. You the type to cock it, pull up, don't pop shit. We the type to like to clean up with my sticks. Chopper hold a nigga future like some chopsticks. I told him no, wavy band, the laundromat, you run up, then we fold ya. This chopper make a million rob, but this ain't no Magnolia. Pockets, they be swollen up, the bitch she from Mongolia. And you know we out here the bitch, and yo ain't just gon' go with her. This soup got a recipe, and she's got way for me. Razor be the boogie, man, these little niggas scared of me. Change plans, got a bang, bang. She gooped up on her hands. I been lit, nigga, gooped up since Tucson. I been and poppin' up a loser. Red bone, red dog, red Maruga. That little bitch who got that ass, make her toot it up. Nigga thought that tough shit, he ain't gon' spook. Why? This a bust up out that clutch, he ain't gon' move. I been lit, nigga, gooped up since Tucson. My been and poppin' up a loser.
We love it. I know I love it. And the comments are banging. Jay Champ, in his words, in his voice, he says, what is it? Shoot. That's it. And when he said, when Jay Champ says, shoot. Yeah, that's that shit.
Appreciate it.
Shout out to Savage Six. Seiko, Gooped Up is what you just saw by Seiko, who in his absence, Savage Six is here with him. Savage Six is actually featured in it. So shout out to them. That was a dope video, Black.
Shout out to the mailman.
Shout out to the mailman. Stay cool, mailman. Stay cool, mailman. All right, so Savage Six, we're going to get ready to end this interview. We definitely, you did good. You said that you were nervous when you first came, but I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna give you an A-.
Oh yeah, appreciate it.
That's good. I'm the teacher. I'm the teacher. Don't question me. Don't question me. You gotta put a little pressure so he'll keep coming. You know, trust the process. Trust
solid A plus.
All right, so shout out to Savage Six for coming in the building, but we're gonna let Savage Six give any more shout outs you have, and then also be sure to tell them where we can find you at in the social media world.
What city you want to go to you ain't been to?
I'm trying to go everywhere.
Nate, give me a city. You wanna battle anybody. Yeah. You'll be featured with anybody. You wanna go anywhere. Yeah.
He already answered that kind of earlier.
I'm open to opportunities.
Where you want to go.
Whoever want me there, that's where I'm coming.
He coming.
Not mad at
what city would you like to visit the most?
Where I want to go. I really want to go.
We're taking you to Atlanta.
I'll go down there too.
We're taking you to
Atlanta.
LA.
Yeah.
Or LA. We're going to take you to the big city. This is the big rich town.
50, cut the check, man.
Cut me my check. You want me on your next?
Just let me hang out. I just want to hang out the window.
He said he'll feature
with
anybody.
My voice is on. My voice.
He said he'll feature with anybody.
I'm on a lot of these tracks that come through here, so you probably can. So if you ever need that voice, don't hate Black. If you ever need that voice, hit your girl Stephanie Love up. I got you. But I'm going to need my royalties when that shit blow up.
Cut the check.
Yeah. All right, so guys, this is The Block, and that was Savage Six. We're going to give him, I'm sorry, we didn't even give you the opportunity to tell us where we can find you at.
You do. But you can find me on Instagram and Twitter at the_OMG.
All right.
That's where I'm posted at.
All right, and can you tell us where they can find Seiko as well?
Seiko on Instagram at Seiko P. I don't really know his Twitter by heart.
All right, I'll find it and I'm going to post it. Yeah. All right, guys. So
much success in the future, brother.
You got it. So just keep pushing, okay? Because we telling you on the block that you got it. You got a lot of vets in the game that was tuned in. To shout out to John Fegan and Jay Champ and Daniel Forbes, D Forbes.
Yeah,
they said you were fire, and if it comes from them, you fire. All right.
Appreciate
so
y'all.
this was the black. God damn it. This was the
That
block.
was great.
That's all he needed. This is the block, guys, with your girl Stephanie Love, Blizzardy Black, and then also my spare of the moment, my Captain Saver.
Hey.
In the building, Daniel Forbes, D Forbes, Vibe Life came to save the day. Shout out to Savage 6. We're going to go to a quick commercial break and pay some bills, and we'll be right back.
You already know you
A
listen
positive
to the
vibe will
block
push you
with
to
your boy
truly
Black
strive,
Villain.
push you beyond the limits you set for yourself inside. Positive thinking complete with positive word. The brokenness in the hood, me and you must repair. My only enemy is negative energy. It's like a sickness, but PVO is the remedy. We stay awoke and never ignore the obvious. I'm selling hope. When you see me, you know it's positive.
Listen. 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 Listen.
And I'm doing the same.
Action. Good day, hustlers. This your boy Rogers Rules. Be sure to tune in to that Rogers Logic podcast starring me and my new co-host.
Lex Lou.
Yeah.
So well groomed, and I'm with my family talking about hip hop, hot albums, the hottest in the city,
And the not so hot.
And let's hope that you can get that 5 mic review.
Yeah. Let's hope. I'm gonna give one out.
I'm gonna be talking about it. We ain't gonna play the shit.
Koola.com. Also, Roger Rules fan page. Holla at your boy.
Check us out every Friday, 1 to 2 p.m.
Hey everyone, I've got a fashion insider for all my ladies who know the importance of accessorizing their attire. And even for my fellas out there balling on a budget but still want their woman looking lovely. Let's be real, even the costume gotta be cute and on point, right? Well, Paparazzi Accessories got you covered. With an assortment of durable, nickel and lead-free, aesthetically appealing to the eye, rings, necklaces, bracelets, and more. So go show Miss Lisa Turner some love and support. Go check her out on Instagram at lturner88 or hit up her website at paparazziaccessories.com.
A positive vibe will push you to truly strive, push you beyond the limits you set for yourself inside. Positive thinking complete with positive word.
I've been trying to figure out what I'm riding. When that pressure start applying, I know God got his hands all over us. But fuck these niggas, they ain't nobody that I can trust. I need 200, read all of my dad. I'ma put in a sport if they hot on my ass. How you all in your bag if you still looking sad? You gon' hit a lick better where you a man. Never know when you be in the midst of a rap. You scared one fight, but it get you a gag. OMG gang, I'ma give me a tag. You ain't gotta pay me to keep it a stat. Look, I used to be cold, now I'm hot. My heart still on froze. Fuck a thought. Fuck a bitch. Went from graduating to selling out, to riding on my own. Me and my Glock. Heard you rapping about your work, you ain't gon' move none. You ain't gon' move none. Who that is? Lil' sis gon' chill on the racks like a futon. I been gooped up since Tucson.
I been lit, nigga, gooped up since Tucson. I been in poppin' up a loser. Red bone, red dog, red Maruga. That little bitch who got that ass, make a toot it up. Nigga thought that tough shit, he ain't gon' spook. This a bust up out that clutch, he ain't gon' case. I been lit, nigga, gooped up since Tucson. I been in poppin' up a loser. Ay, pocket rocket, you got it. You the type that guy can pull up, don't pop shit. We the type that like to clean up with my sticks. Chopper hold a nigga future like some chopsticks. I told him no. Wave your band, the laundromat, you run up, then we fold you. Chopper make a million rob, but this ain't no Magnolia. Pockets they be swollen up, the bitch she from Mongolia. And you know we out here, the bitch, and your ass just gon' go with her. This soup got a recipe, and she's got way for me. Razor be the boogie, man, these little niggas scared of me. Change plans, got a bang, bang. She gooped up on her hands. I been lit, nigga, gooped up since Tucson. I been in poppin' up a loser. Red bone, red dog, red Maruga. That little bitch who got that ass, make a toot it up. Nigga thought that tough shit, he ain't gon' spook. This a bust up out that clutch, he ain't gon' move. I been lit, nigga, gooped up since Tucson. I been in poppin' up a loser.
Getting stuck in a foxhole. New religion and new habits feel like a box troll. Half the musicians in the world.
So yeah, that was Savage 6. Appreciate him for that interview.
Yeah.
Dope interview.
Yeah, that was a good interview.
He did really good.
You think he gonna let you sing on one of his tracks, Stephanie?
Huh?
You think he gonna let you get on one of his tracks?
I'm Stephanie Love.
I think he gonna do
You
it.
know?
I think he gonna let her.
I don't know
He said he'll feature with anybody.
See, and you be sleep on me. I'm on a lot of shit that comes with Billy Koola, if you didn't know.
Oh, look at you.
Cash me out.
I got some songs.
All right, so it's 2018. It's 2018. Why am I echoing? It's 2018, and the pedophiles are on a mission. When I say pedophiles, exactly what I mean. They are attempting to normalize their behavior, and they believe that they should join the LGBTQ community.
Crazy.
Very crazy. So they're wanting to rebrand themselves. Like, what the fuck? To be a part of this community. According to the reports of the LGBTQ site controversial groups, MAPS, also known as Minor Attracted Persons, and No MAPS, Non-Offending Minor Attracted Persons, are attempting to normalize their predator behavior by claiming pedophiles are misunderstood and marginalized people, and that as long as their attractions to the children are not acted upon, or in some cases when they get permission from the child, that they should not be villainized. To date, MAPS have been active on social media and connecting mostly on forums for supporters.
That shit is stupid.
No doubt.
That shit is dumb as hell.
So you don't want to know the facts?
I mean,
I want to know the facts.
I do, but like, this shit is just dumb. Like, they want to.
Well, they don't think it is, and what's more troubling is that the experts consider pedophilia a sexual orientation, like being straight or gay.
Wow.
To further justify their desire to join the LGBT community, the group has gone as far as creating their own pride flag with alternative colors.
They're proud of this shit.
The month-long celebration, so they want to be a part and do their own little, Pride Month, the month-long celebration in honor of the 1969 Stonewall Uprising and the birth of the LGBT civil rights movement. They want to be a part of that, guys.
Hell no.
According to ABC News, among children, approximately 60% of boys and 80% of girls who are sexually victimized are abused by someone known to the child or the child's family. But now they want to be normalized.
That's crazy as hell. That they proud of this shit, for one. Secondly, how is that even a conversation?
Exactly. That's exactly what I was waiting on someone to say. Why are we even discussing this?
Right.
Why should this even be like? It's like they want to give us an ultimatum. If we don't, and what?
Bro, that's dumb. That shit's stupid.
If we don't, and what? So how would you feel if this is something that people say, okay, well, it's time to make things normal.
That's not normal.
And what they're doing is this is an icebreaker. Okay, you have to first start up a conversation about it. And that begins the process of normalizing it once you start to talk about it and open up and bring it out to the forefront. So this is what you're seeing. This is the initiation of this idea that pedophilia should be okay. So just be prepared.
That's
Be
it.
prepared. And from my research, there are lawmakers out there who are actually agreeing with this.
That's
because they touch little people too. You know,
Yeah.
Probably got tickled when they was a kid.
And keep in mind, and I hate to bring religion up and all this, but the Roman Catholic Church has for a long time conducted in pedophilia. Okay, and it's been documented. So if the church is already doing it, so to speak, then just like I said, just be prepared.
It's just strap season.
So like,
I mean,
if let's say they normalize it, right? And then somebody goes outside and whoops a pedophile's ass or kill a pedophile, whatever it may be.
Now it's a hate crime.
That's a hate crime.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's
See?
crazy.
So, guys, this is why it's very important.
We also have to note that they
just
said
cut me
as long as it's not acted upon.
So rude.
Right, but isn't kiddie porn and all that illegal? Are they like really acting?
Well, yeah, because what was his name? The Subway guy. Jared.
Jared
they
gets
went
no
in
check.
his house and found all kind of allegedly
Right.
found all kinds of stuff on his computer. You know,
Wow.
pedophilia type stuff on his
And
computer.
So they want to
lost
say
his-
that is normal. That they want to make that normal.
They want
He
to
lost
make
the Subway
that.
deal, right?
It probably just to, and I'm not taking sides or anything like that or justifying anything that they do,
Slippery
but
slope.
if you think about it, it is an abnormal behavior because a lot of people have been doing it it just didn't start. So it is a abnormal type of behavior. So it's not.
So they're just trying to take the easy road out and just try to make.
They don't want to go to jail for
Right.
being a pedophile.
That's crazy. So if I want to be a bank robber and shit, let's normalize this.
Let's talk about it, about all the good things that come about being a bank robber and point out this, that, and the other. And it's my right to do this, that, and the other. You know, then there you go.
Or I was born this way.
I was born this way.
Yeah. Shit. I don't know. That's crazy as hell, yo. I see Stephanie and Black both look utterly disgusted.
Puzzled.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, but I think it's something important to point out. There's a lot of like misinformation on the web. You know, they're putting out things. You know, the LGBT. You know, the letters. You know, the lesbian, gay community.
Right.
They're starting to attach the P to it, and people are putting out. You know that they're accepting this, like they're trying to, and you know I was just wanting to point out that they do not, you know, nobody in their right mind accept that shit.
Don't gay people have enough problems already?
Yeah, but I mean, you
Right.
know, but that's just, you know, that's come on.
So
You know,
now,
that's-
if you lump these, and that makes a good point, because if you lump these pedophiles to this LGBTQ community, the LGBTQ community are suffering when they go and hang out at bars on Cedar Springs or Oaklawn, and they're getting beat up, even killed. Recently, 2 of them had got killed. But now you're gonna lump these pedophiles who probably
top of
deserve to get their ass beat.
No doubt.
And now you're gonna lump them in that one community. They're gonna think they can go down there and hang, and
Right.
you may beat up a lesbian, thinking because they're, you know, pedophilias
Associated
are
with-
associated with them.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying.
That's just.
That's putting a lot more of us at risk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just.
Yep.
You know.
Yep. So this is the way of the world, guys. This is
You know.
2018. These are the things that I'm sorry we had to discuss.
I blame
unfortunately.
television.
That's just. I can't even. I don't even know the words to say. I'm just gonna.
So guys, I have one more
What's
question.
next?
One more question. It's so hot outside. Guys, if you're just now tuning in, we do an icebreaker throughout the show. This week's icebreaker is "It's so hot outside" because it is literally hot. Black.
It's so hot outside that the mosquitoes not even out.
It's so hot outside, the sun even called black. See, y'all just laugh. I love y'all.
But they laughed because you laughed. They were laughing at your laugh.
That was funny, y'all.
That was a hard one to
D
follow.
Forbes. It's so hot outside.
It's so hot outside. I drove the old school today that doesn't have leather seats and still got stuck to the motherfucker.
See? You drove the old school, and the old school still say it's hot as a motherfucker. All right, guys, sorry for the language, but if you are tuned in, we're getting ready to go to a commercial break. Remember to share in all the groups that you have and you're associated with. Let them know that the block is
hot
with your girl Stephanie Love and Blizzardy Black and Captain Saver.
Whoa.
D Forbes
what up?
In the building.
A positive vibe will push you to truly strive, push you beyond the limits you set for yourself inside. Positive thinking complete with positive word. The brokenness in the hood, me and you must repair. My only enemy is negative energy. It's like a sickness, but PVO is the remedy. We stay awoke and never ignore the obvious. I'm selling hope. When you see me, you know it's positive.
Listen. 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 Listen.
And I'm doing the same.
Action. Good day, hustlers. This your boy Roger Rules. Be sure to tune in to that Roger Logic podcast starring me and my new co-host,
Lex Lou.
Yeah.
So well groomed, and I'm with my family talking about hip hop, hot albums, the hottest in the city,
and the not so hot.
And let's hope that you can get that 5 mic review.
Yeah. Let's hope. I'm gonna give one out.
I'm gonna be talking about it. We ain't gonna play the shit.
Koola.com. Also, Roger Rules fan page. Holla at your boy.
Check us out every Friday, 1 to 2 p.m.
Hey everyone, I've got a fashion insider for all my ladies who know the importance of accessorizing their attire. And even for my fellas out there balling on a budget but still want their woman looking lovely. Let's be real, even the costume gotta be cute and on point, right? Well, Paparazzi Accessories got you covered. With an assortment of durable, nickel and lead-free, aesthetically appealing to the eye, rings, necklaces, bracelets, and more. So go show Miss Lisa Turner some love and support. Go check her out on Instagram at lturner88 or hit up her website at paparazziaccessories.com.
Hey guys, it's your girl Stephanie Love from the block. It's me and my co-host Blizzardy Black every Saturday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Catch us live on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and also your one and only VillaCoolaRadio.com. Every week, we're sure to provide you with raw, hilarious, and uncut discussions, and also exclusive interviews from local artists. Class is now dismissed. That was good.
Yeah.
It's your boy, Mr. IOTBA, Mr. 214, Mr. Undeniable, Mr. These boys can't touch me on my worst day. That's me. Say, man, this Wednesday night between 8 and 9 p.m. Central Time, I want everybody from the 214 to across the pond to tune in on Villa Koola. That's my new radio home. Y'all see it right here under the description, Villa Koola. Man, y'all know how I'm rocking, man. I'm on that bullshit again.
Late, but I got a donut.
You know what I'm saying?
It just makes
All right. We are back, and if you didn't get the memo,
Black was late.
Black was late.
Black
and
was
he
late.
didn't bring no donuts.
Damn.
All right, guys. So, do you know who War Machine McKelly? Not McKelly. I'm sorry. Do y'all know who War Machine is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Iron Man. Right?
Yeah.
I don't
War
know.
Machine is the UFC fighter. He is engaged now to his pen pal. The good news for War Machine is that he found the love of his life, and he is now engaged to. Can't talk to the boss like that. Work would be lit if. Now engaged to a 30-year-old Ashley Farrington. Bad news is there's no conjugal visits though, in the state where he is locked up. But we do want to say congrats to War Machine. Family.
What is
God
War
damn it,
Machine?
man! Stay in place.
Oh shit. What is War Machine in jail for? Is he in
I'm
jail
gonna
for
tell y'all.
pedophilia by chance?
Family sources close to Ashley tell TMZ War Machine, who is serving a life sentence with possibility of parole when he is 71, first got acquainted when Ashley and him started writing to each other last summer. We're told the relationship evolved to visits to the Eli State Prison. They posed for a picture a couple of weeks ago, and how he won her over, he wrote her a poem. The feelings then ended up evolving, and he asked her to marry him, and she said yes. And War and Ashley can have a wedding ceremony in prison and share a hug, but that's all the physical contact they'll have for a very long time. Nevada does not allow conjugal visits, like I said earlier. So much for consummating the marriage, right?
Hell no, it's over.
As reported, War was found guilty of sexual assault, coercion, battery of strangulation, kidnapping, and several other charges after texting his ex porn star Christy Mack.
So
everybody love these porn stars.
This 30-year-old chick got married to a dude
Yes.
who was guilty of sexual assault, coercion,
yes,
beating somebody by choking the shit out of them, taking a kid, or maybe not a kid, kidnapping.
Yes.
He kidnapped her. He took her and put her in the trunk and attacked her.
The bitch lucky she ain't die.
And she got married to that nigga. You know why?
Not this person.
No, I'm saying Ashley, the girl who should know this shit, know why he in jail, the pen pal, should know this. She trying to get a bag. She trying to get some money. He got some money somewhere.
He ain't got no money.
He got to somewhere.
Nah, he got
Nah, he was
noodles,
a UFC fighter.
and that's it. He ain't. Well, okay, so that's my question. Why
Unless
do
it
you
was
think-
Connor
Why
or
do
Connor.
you think women?
Why would you do that?
What?
What?
Women who marry these men that you know.
Just to say they married.
Do you think it's like a mental problem?
It might be, because I feel like that's all they want at the time. Like, you gonna marry somebody that you gotta go see through a glass, or maybe not through a glass, but
I've
you
heard
can't have
this,
sex
though.
with, you can't kiss, you can only give a hug when you leaving or when you get there.
Yeah.
I mean,
no, that was only for the marriage. It ain't no more hugging. You know?
Right.
Oh.
Yeah.
You don't get to hug after that.
But you know what I heard? I might have seen this on the ladies' night, one of them episodes, when these guys
Ladies'
is
room?
locked up,
Yeah.
or ladies' room. My bad.
Ladies'
You know what I'm
shameless
saying?
plug,
You
2
heard that
points.
9
2
p.m., 10
points.
p.m. every Wednesday.
Big ups to
Big shameless plug, 3 points.
But I believe this was a discussion though. Like, women like that, right? Because they know where he's at. He ain't cheating. He ain't doing nothing, right?
And I was gonna say, kind of piggybacking off of that for me, I see it as a type of fetish for these people. I don't see it as a mental disorder or disability. I think it's just
How does
they
that
like
get,
it.
how does
I
that
don't
get
think
you
that
off?
falls in the category of a fetish, because once you sometimes you act on those. So wait, no, that's a fantasy.
Talk to me
fetish
dirty on the
as
security
far as they have, obviously, if they're pen paling each other, they're obviously sexually writing.
reading a book.
They're writing each other, with sexual content in probably, you know what I'm saying. So that's just what you do when you're in jail, But you got to get it out somehow,
Right.
But that's how I feel about it. I just think that women, it's been known for a lot of guys to start dating correction officers or the officers inside of the correction facilities, and it's like you wonder, how does that happen, But somehow a relationship sparks between a guy behind the bars and the correction officer, and they end up dating and stuff. It happens.
That'll be a little spicy.
Because you would always have to fucking work.
I'd be a little
adventurous.
You'd always have to fucking work.
Maybe it's a rush for some people. I don't know.
They are at work a lot though. The correctional guards are in jail more
I
than.
just don't think that
you know?
that's. I don't think that's a smart move for her
No.
to get married to somebody
it's
who's
not
not
responsible.
not
And from the
eligible
looks
for
of
parole
it-
until he's 71.
Right. And from the looks of it, there's the picture. I don't know if it came up on the screen, but there's a child involved. Maybe not between them, but she has a child. And I just, what kind of role model are you to go and where's my dad? Oh, he's in jail. You know, eventually she's probably going to brainwash her daughter to think that this behavior is okay. And that's my concern. So, hey, what you love, I like.
I
Or
think
what
it's
you like,
So
I love.
let me ask you, what's wrong about it exactly?
Well, that's the thing. There's really nothing wrong with it.
It's not a
But-
smart move.
I'll tell you what's wrong with it. Everybody got needs. So
Mm-hmm.
she gonna get lonely, and the child's gonna end up with two daddies. All right, one's in jail, one's whatever, and that's a long time. Who knows what happens if he does make parole? He gets out. All of a sudden, she has another life going on, and he's going back to savage mode. He's whooping some ass. He's pitting them both
Not
in the
at
trunk.
71.
Yeah, at 71. He's still a trained fighter.
71.
He's still a trained fighter.
Maybe she feels like she would be saving him somehow, kind of like the story where you marry the illegal alien so they could stay in America type stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Maybe it's on that type of. I don't know. I'm just
But-
trying to come up with some rationale to it.
It's not very rational to me.
Not at all. Not at all.
Not very rational at
we
all.
we gotta wrap that up as some bullshit.
All right, guys.
You know?
So we're going to get ready to get into some relationship hot topics.
Yeah.
Let's talk love and sex.
What? Give me this. We back.
It's on y'all.
Relationship
right
hot
here, I
topic.
forgot to print it out.
Oh.
All right.
All right. Sorry, y'all. We tripping.
Oh, sorry.
So we're gonna talk about social media. Does a social medium have an effect on?
Medium.
That's what it says. Does a social medium is what it says. Okay, so does social media have an effect on your account? Like,
Hell yeah.
on your relationships.
Hell yeah.
What are some positive ways and what are some negative ways? Like,
Okay. Well, many ways. Oh, my bad. My bad. Many ways you can start a relationship on Facebook. That's kind of like the pen pal thing. Kind of weird, but it definitely has a negative effect on your relationship. Now, all the fellas watching, probably all the fellas in the room right now, ladies too, we done all been caught up on Facebook, MySpace, Twitter, all of that shit. We've all been caught up on it. You think you delete it? Hell no. We got some crafty ones out there. You know what I'm saying?
And that's where I was gonna go with it. You know, I'm 41, so yeah, I'm proud of that. But so it's the social media thing. Just to me, isn't that serious?
Right.
But I found out to some a little bit younger than me, it's really serious. So I was dating a young lady last
it's
year.
real life to them.
Yeah, I was dating a young lady last year, and we actually got into it over a Facebook situation.
Okay.
And that was new to me. I had never got in an argument with anybody over Facebook. So that's an example where it goes wrong. I was just basically on somebody's page that I always go to liking some stuff, and I evidently liked the wrong thing.
Oh. Did you
It's not
text her
about me.
back?
It's
You
not
can't be
about
liking
me.
stuff if you ain't texting.
Well, it was just, you know, to be specific, it was a young lady. She had an accident, so she had a cast on her leg for a long time, so she had to go to the hospital, do some rehabilitation, and then she started posting pictures when she was through, you know, so I liked the post because she's back
Well,
in action.
I would
Right.
kind of be like okay with the like. My thing is, women, we go and we look. We look.
I know. I figured this out.
But my thing is when you go and look, and your man is looking at the same person all the time.
Well,
it's noticeable.
What a post? I mean, they just might post all the time.
But my thing is, why are you looking at the same? Like, it has to be some form of attraction.
She was blowing up my timeline.
I'm gonna tell you, it has to be some form of attraction there for you to go to Instagram and Facebook to be looking at the same chick. I'm just saying.
Well,
we'll find out though.
Perhaps, but in this instance, it was we do radio. So she was in Atlanta. She also does radio or Cleveland, Atlanta, something like that. So that's why I was keeping up with her.
Totally different places. Cleveland, Atlanta, something like that. Those are two.
Well, that's irregardless. One of those places is where she lived. That doesn't matter where she stays. The point I'm trying to make is it was innocent is all I'm saying. And so maybe women shouldn't jump to conclusions.
So is it okay? So should women? Okay, so that would be the question. So if a lady happens to stumble across that there's this particular person that her man is always viewing on social media, should we just
you should be cautious, but my thing
don't
is
be mad about it.
Yeah, I mean, it's social media. That's what social media is for.
We're gonna check it out.
Okay, so let's talk about the positive ways. So, like, you can.
The positive ways for me are the only
it can be good with a relationship.
And like you said, I'll piggyback off of what you have said. I've gotten caught in some things. I'm not perfect, you know what I mean? But when it's seen through social media, it's hard. What I learned from my experience is it's better to just not do it. You know what I'm saying? So like, I can go to my inbox and you can see tons of messages. Good morning, gorgeous. You're so pretty. Let me take you on a date. I
made some fake profile pages.
Just different things. But it's better to just not even you ain't see it.
But I said, what are the positive ways though?
The positive ways are just ignore it. Just. If you're in a relationship,
but look at it
shut the fuck up and let me talk.
We've been talking for a long time. Listen,
okay, well, go ahead. I can't even get my word out.
It doesn't necessarily have to be about post and inbox. I mean, it don't have to be about that.
I'm saying the positive ways are if you have to discuss it with your mate and understand what your mate is comfortable with, and then come to, like we talked about last week, compromise. And if your mate is uncomfortable with you liking then hey, you might just not want to do it. I only particularly use social media now for
business.
So what if they're posting on some, hey, I spent a great day with baby girl, or shout out to Stephanie Love. I'm talking about you being in a relationship, and in a positive way that it can affect your relationship is by posting little shit like, hey, spend a good time with bae, picture. You know what I'm saying? But people like that shit, and the woman feels in tune. Like,
if my man or my person, or I'm posting something about with the person that I'm in a relationship, whoever can like, I can't control who likes.
I'm not saying who likes it. I'm talking about you liking it, you seeing it, him saying it. Shout out to my baby Stephanie Love.
Of course, I'm gonna like it.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Positive ways that it can affect the relationship. Yeah.
Okay. So you're saying that you should celebrate each other more on social media?
That's definitely a positive, celebrating each other.
Okay, now I get you. Got you.
I was with you.
But I mean, I wouldn't necessarily look for that because it's not something that
you expect.
It's just a level of respect. So it ain't nothing that you really have to do different. It's just a level of respect. I mean, my dude kind of handles it well. He doesn't ever like my stuff, but I don't never have to really worry about him seeing his name up on anyone. And not that I'm looking, but I just notice it. You know what I'm saying? So it makes me comfortable.
Like when it's a famous chick that you like in all her pictures as opposed to a local, do the ladies get more mad?
Yeah, they're gonna make an instant.
Even though I'll never see her?
I yeah, I can
that's
see
what I'm
them,
thinking. Like, you'll never see this person, probably never meet this person, and you
Oh,
like
a
it.
celebrity? So can I
just
yeah,
go
the
ham?
celebrity.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, celebrity is cool
Versus-
because I'm you go down Jeezy page and you see I'm probably Stephanie Love on the block. Like I like all his shit.
But
Now,
Stephanie Love, you have said to everybody several times, if Jeezy was to come at you with something,
It's going down.
it would go down. So
because I'm gonna bring that bag home.
Okay, it's
well,
a business
good answer.
decision.
Good answer.
We're
That
gonna
is good.
have
I'ma
a
leave it
business
alone.
plan. Nah, I would never do that. If I'm in a relationship, I'm a real woman. Babe, if Beyonce came to you, you leaving me?
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Look at
It's over.
I would expect him to, but I got the kids. Babe. I could eat you and Marcus money up. So, yeah, good answer. All right, positive ways for you, negative ways for you.
I already said positive ways.
Oh, okay. All right, so that was relationship hot topics.
Let's talk love and sex.
All right, we're getting ready to show Untitled by our boy Moses.
Yep.
We'll be right back, guys, and then we're gonna get into some fly shit.
Let's go.
You already know you listening to The Block with your boy.
This is crazy. Hey, Lon, you hear that? Yo. Talking about me, man, I think about God first. Cause he loved me and helped me when I was at my worst. When I was out there in the streets just doing my dirt. When I was in between the sheets getting on bras' nerves. But anyways, I'm looking down a different path. Cause I'm trying to better myself from a difficult past. I'm married now, people tell me it ain't gonna last. Cause the temptation in the world, girls showing they ass. Sets me apart from the rest of man. Not on a higher level, just to where I understand that getting your money up comes secondly within demand. My people just come together, let love take your stand. All the injustice is going on, I know that it's a heavy topic. It keeps on going on like no way that we can stop it. But keep on holding on and someday we'll see our profit. Walk through that door that's open for you, you close it and you lock it. Why this is happening, you ask? It's written in the wheel. Not only armed forces walk around and shoot to kill. You think copping the peace to keep the peace is keeping it real. You think that it's enough safety to keep foolish people still. Blind eyes read the book, but they never see the words. Deaf ears listen up, but they never hear the words. Not saying I fully have it, I'm just drifting through the curves. From time to time I get stopped up from bumping into the curve. They attacking the mind so viciously, speaking it repetitiously. Nonsense is getting into me. I gotta find a different outlet. Hold up, I think I found it. Speak true with a different mindset. Shine like not even blind yet, so I try to turn it all around. Going up, I'm heaven bound. I'm leaving from this world with the enemy pulling down. Some call it gravity, some call it death defying. It's the same energy. Look around, tell me that I'm lying. Dead bodies up in the streets. Cruisers all on a roll, unidentified species. And then we got John Doe's moving quick as a rabbit, getting stuck in a foxhole. New religion and new habits feel like a box troll. Half the musicians in the world don't even have souls. These children having babies wonder why the world is cold. They haven't warmed up to the fact everybody needs help. From your parents to your friends, but mostly for yourself. Do we even think about the situations going on? Hooting and the hollering, all that carrying on. Our whole justice system just mistreating, being evil. While Trump is up in office, misleading all of the people. Headed in the wrong direction, this rate will never be equal. The world has already ended, we're just waiting for the sequel. It's evil, society got so many problems. We causing more to happen and we just can't solve them. Chemicals in the sky, people telling us lies. They giving us false promises, man, it's hidden in disguise. Subliminal messages telling you to hate your brother. And here we are stealing money from our own mother. Trapped up in the world, man, we can't even get it over. Oh, man. Oh, man. Can't even get it over. Oh, man.
All right, guys, this is The Block. You were tuned into The Block, episode 46. Sorry, I had a little freeze. All right, so we got me, Stephanie Love. Sorry, I'm just like, mine went blank for a minute. The aliens attacked me.
Oh,
all right.
All right, so this week's fly shit.
It's the block, and this is that fly shit.
We just some young fly niggas.
All right. So, have you ever been asked, what are you really bringing to the table in your relationship? And this one in particular is for my ladies, this sweet ladies. So, some women love to run down their credentials after achieving some level of success, and many times it's usually after asking the infamous question, why am I single? Some of us equate college degrees, material gains, and superficial qualities to the ideal wife, and we automatically assume that men should be jumping over fences to holler at us, right? Relationships are about compromise, consideration, and teamwork, and all of the things that brings you closer to a person. Most men want their woman to be a friend, a lover, and someone they can trust. And believe me, none of those traits can be taught in the undergraduate course.
Right.
Or in a professional development training.
This is facts.
Comforting a man, knowing just the right words to say when he's down on his luck is something a woman can bring to the table that a man can't offer himself. Knowing how or when to cook his favorite meal is what some men consider an asset. Or more importantly, being resourceful and knowing how to help out if either of you get into a financial bind. So ladies, before you throw out a long list of accomplishments, credit scores, and salaries when thinking of what you can bring to the table in a relationship, take a minute to think of those things that cannot be bought, earned, or achieved by doing an excessive amount of squats. Now ask yourself again, what do you bring to the table in a relationship? All right?
I like all those things that were mentioned.
That was fly shit.
That was fly
Fly
shit.
shit, right?
Yeah. Squats. Job. I need a hug sometimes. All that shit.
Well,
I like to
and
eat.
vice versa. All right. This is your fly shit. Debbie Downer.
It's the block, and this is that fly shit.
We just some young fly niggas.
All right, guys. So we're gonna talk about the bank suspect who was caught robbing a bank. She had a baby with her. There's three things involved: a woman, a baby, and fire, gasoline. You want to know what happened? So, a woman who tried to rob the Murphy Bank threatened to light the building on fire in Collin County. Murphy is in Collin. Murphy police say Evelyn, 36, poured gasoline and lighter fluid in the lobby of Bank of America branch in the 100 block of East FM 544 about 1:30 p.m. on Tuesday, and threatened to light it when she demanded money. Murphy police arrived in time to confront her outside of the building. They used pepper spray and taser to prevent her from running away. She managed to make it to her car and pull a small child out, which she used as a human shield before eventually surrendering.
No.
Since she had the child in her hands, police did not draw guns. The child was taken to the hospital for evaluation, but it is not believed to have been seriously injured. She is being held in Collin County Detention Center. She is charged with endangering a child and robbery, and no one in the bank, thank God, was injured.
She didn't think that through.
She didn't think it
Hell
through.
no.
But have you ever been so broke, y'all, where
I'm not answering that question.
you have literally almost, like, have you ever tried to, like, play scenarios in your head, like, if I did it like this, I might could.
Well, you think she thought about that for her?
But have you ever been so broke where you were like, damn, if the right motherfucker walked by me, old lady walked by me, I might just snatch her purse.
You gonna bop somebody in the head, Stephanie Love?
Shit.
I mean,
Catch me on a
I've been
bad
around
day.
peers that
People get robbed every day.
Yeah, they do. I have some peers that might go kick a door or two or something like that. You know, if it got a little.
Them
little
broke
crucial.
days be hard. Like when you
Yeah.
down on your luck, like you can't even pull it out your driveway because you have not $1 to your name. Like I thought of some robbing
Does
the bank.
everybody know about the return policy at Walmart?
Yeah.
I'm gonna just leave it at that.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't have to have a receipt for 30 days.
Hey, come on, Cam. Don't spill the Cam. Don't spill the
all
game.
the juice.
That's common knowledge. That's public knowledge.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, but they aren't. They have kind of beefed up some states because I think we talked about it earlier. Some states have kind of beefed up the Walmart scam, where now it's only so many returns that you can do. Because they keep a database of how many returns you do. So
As
hey.
well they should.
So like, let's say we're working at the bank, right? We're all at the bank. Somebody walks in and like, hey, I'm about to set this motherfucker on fire if you don't give me all the money. So I'm looking at y'all like, so she don't got a gun, right? Yeah, set this motherfucker on fire.
I don't think she even should have threatened. She might have just should have lit it on fire. Distract them.
Slide them a
She
note.
can't really get behind the thing. But either way, why would you light it on fire? That's like the slowest way to get.
But see,
and you're
if
gonna
she
burn
would
up
have
your
lit
money,
it
right?
on fire,
Like somebody comes in with
everybody would've
gasoline.
ran out from behind the counter to check out what was going on. It probably would have been like only one teller left. Bitch, give me the money. Don't you say shit. While they tend into the, and then while they tend into the fire, you already gone. Boom.
No,
Rich
that
bitch.
was not thought out at all. Like that was a horrible.
She left the baby in the
horrible
car and
choice.
shit.
She went to go get the baby.
You don't think it was smarter than her the way that she did?
She could have just act like she had a gun. Really.
Yeah.
Like
Slid 'em a note.
they got panic
Have you
buttons.
ever robbed a bank?
No.
I'm just
I've never robbed a bank.
But if you was in, that's why I was saying, if we was working in the bank and we like, okay, she don't got no gun right now, right? You know, we can either jump this bitch, we can call the cops.
The panic button.
The panic button. See? Get this man a job
Well,
at the bank,
I
man.
guess they
He's
did
keeping your money
because
safe.
She was still there. Normally, a successful bank robber gets away, right? At least they get away. They may get caught later, but they get away. So obviously, she
But
didn't
they
think
gotta
it through,
move.
and they weren't scared. But they were like, "We're just gonna call the police on this bitch."
They got to
She's
move
still there.
quickly and know what they're doing. Like slip them that letter. They open up that letter. They know what the letter says. They got to bring you what they bring you. And
You get out of there.
You walk out.
Yeah.
So I got a story, a bank robbing story. True
shit.
story. Now I don't know the exact details because I was too young, but 3 of my uncles, when they were living in California, one of my uncles had a girlfriend who worked in Bank of America.
Word.
And they robbed Bank of America. She stayed in California. They came back to Dallas, and they all had like brand new Cadillacs and all this stuff. And I was young; I didn't know what was going on.
What was
They all
going
had
on.
Cadillacs and everything. But that was like when they were young. So,
Right.
shouts out to Bank of America.
Big ups to Bank of America.
All right, and we are gonna go into what the fuck.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Well, this is the what the fuck segment. Hey Cam, can you get that picture? I mean Marcus, can you get that picture up for me? One of y'all, please. Florida man shot at his mama after she asked him for rent and gas money.
Damn.
Dude was charged with attempted homicide after the police said he was started shooting at his mama because she asked him for rent and gas money. The victim called the police and said that her 20-year-old son was shooting at her and he was still in the house with the gun.
Oh, wow.
Holton, he had been living with his mother for a minute by this time, you know what I'm saying? And first he went to the kitchen to get a knife, but then he changed his mind and got the handgun from his room.
Oh.
As his mom was calling the police, he walked into his room, grabbed a suitcase, and started trying to pack. And his mama told him that he can't take her suitcase. Then he punched the door and left.
That's her suitcase too and shit, right?
Hey, you
Leave
can't
all
touch
that
don't
shit.
take my suitcase. He's been held on a $50,000 bond.
That's
Man,
it?
Yeah, $50,000.
All right. Well, he's not welcome at mom's house anymore.
Yeah.
That's kind of low.
Is that
Shot
too
at his
much?
mom.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I'm saying
That's
that's
low.
what you're saying. It's too
You know what I'm
much.
saying? How do you shoot at your mama for asking for rent money?
No,
man?
how do you change your mind? First, you go to the
Get a
kitchen
knife.
to grab a knife, but then you change. Like you really want to hurt your mama like that to where you just change your mind and say, "Let me go get the pistol."
I wanted to hurt my mom last week, so I can feel him on
But
that.
did you want to do
I would never act upon it, you know, but yeah, I got to that point, yeah. I wanted to triple, yeah.
But he was busting shots though. You know what I'm saying?
I might need to make a call to your mom. You might want to be worried.
But maybe he changed his mind because he didn't want it to be too personal. Because, you know, a knife, you got to be up close
That's
and
like
personal.
a crime of passion.
But then if you, like, he shot at his mom. He didn't hit her, right?
She had a graze of the bullet across her cheek. So he shot close enough.
He was trying to get
at her cheek?
So
he could have killed his mom.
So once he gets out, do you think mom should, because this is her son.
Hell no.
Should she forgive him?
No.
Hell no.
There's
I
no
can't even
forgiveness.
talk to my mama crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Like, once you try to kill me, it's like, there's no point of return. You can't
And
come
then
back
you
to my
try to
house.
take my suitcase, like, you just gonna run through this motherfucker.
add insult to
shoot at
injury.
me. And then you
Right.
think you finna take my suitcase? Bitch, that ain't yours neither.
The nerve of these niggas,
The nerve
man.
of these. Who's raising these peons? You?
Man.
All right, so that was your
what the fuck.
What the
That was
fuck.
definitely a what the fuck moment.
All right, people. So we're gonna go into a quick video, and we'll be right back.
What's up, world? You're listening to Villa Koola Radio.com.
Yeah, bro. You got a show to do. You still ain't ready yet. Y'all be ready to get it, man. You got a show to do. You still ain't ready yet. You know we gotta get to it, man. Time to turn up. I got you too, bro. Alright, come on. Give me a minute. I bet you. Got you, bro. Alright, come on. Give me a minute.
I didn't even make it out there. No, I didn't even make it out there.
Social media.
Baby, what's your name? I've been peeping for a minute, girl, I'm glad you came. Where you from? Flashback, like I seen you before. Can we hit the dance floor before the club doors close? Got a groove and two-step into the sound of the beat. Spin a little bit of game, sweeping her off her feet. So impressed by my swagger, say she liking my style. Started whispering in my ear saying, I love your smile. Baby, must be a blessing, drop down from heaven. We ain't gotta be stressing, let me teach you a lesson. Probably dealt with players in the past, but not like me. What I offer is G-I-F-T-E-D. Give it. Those skin tight jeans, I've seen you in dreams. I'm the head coach of your team. It could be just a fantasy, or maybe it's true. It could be someone else, but I'm sure it's you. Let me buy you a drink, come follow me to the bar. Can't wait another minute, I gotta know who you are. Oh, superstar, minus lights, camera, and action. The baddest chick in the club, yup, the main attraction. Are you solo? If so, then I need to know why. Your people can't go to places you can go. Come roll with me, peep the crib and see what I'm about. Let me stand behind as we walk to figure you out, man. Through the streets to the south, Dipping in and out of traffic on our way to my house. She say she down for whatever, shawty building a fine. Impressed by the color of my car and the way it changed. They got me in the mood, feeling me physically. Actually, I never knew tonight that happened to me. Like the Army or Navy, I'm on a mission to please. Usually I charge a fee, tonight I do it for free. You and me, pleasure fulfilled with no distraction. I can tell that you're ready for the full satisfaction. Could it be reality or maybe just a dream? First round draft pick, you're number one on my team.
Back and we're to the close of the show. We're going to go ahead and just, I was going to do social media trolling, but we don't have enough time. So thank y'all for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to our boy Gifted the Go-Getter. That was
Shout out Gifted.
Ride With Me. That was shot by our one and only Villa Koola Media, guys.
Yo.
So check them out. $20 an hour recording sessions today.
Say that again.
Today.
Say that again.
Today.
You know how many dollars that is?
$20 an hour. Go scrape up your chochos and come lay down some hot hits, guys. 3631 Colonia Avenue. Shout out to Blizzardy Black and my Mr. Saver D Forbes in the building. Saves the day.
What up?
Hey, you can look like you want. I don't care. 20 was closed.
Oh, what? Y'all want to see a fight? We go video record the fight. Okay?
We gonna record the fight.
The champ is here. The champ is here. That's
What
me.
up?
So, Black, real quick, tell us how your week with the camping went.
Man, it was cool. It was cool. It was a lot of church, bro. A lot of church. I went to church.
How did you get selected to go to camp?
Hush your face. I went to church
Shit,
3 to 4 times a day. Like,
Man.
but it was cool being able to like kind of pour into the young kids. You know, teach them a little bit, and I had it was 16 boys in my cabin. And I was the cabin leader.
That's dope.
So you know, it was cool. They respected me. They want me to come back next year.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm gonna do it, but I had fun, you know, doing all the little games and stuff with them during their rec time and helping them study and stuff. That was cool.
Dope.
Getting to know them a little bit.
So what I really want to know is how was it not being able to drink for a week?
Hey, you know what's crazy? It wasn't even a problem. It wasn't a problem. I prepared myself. Like I drank Saturday, and then I was like, well, I ain't gonna be able to drink till Friday. So Sunday, I was around the kids all the time, so I didn't have time to go drink anyway.
Exactly.
And I took some vitamins so I didn't die. I didn't want to die out there in front of the kids.
I was just curious.
Yeah, it was cool. Now that smoking part, kind of, I didn't smoke one day, but then I had to, I started sneaking in my car.
Can I run off some
Because you can't
shots real
smoke
quick?
outside.
Can I run off some shots real quick?
Huh?
I said, can I run off some shots real quick?
Go ahead.
I can bring out some shots.
Go ahead.
Word. First off, shots to Black for doing that shit. That's what's up. Yeah, I mean, going with the youth, you know what I'm saying, catching them at a young age, they'll always remember that. That's what's up. Shots out to the brand, of course, Fortune 500 Empire, Vibe Life, Easy Money Burton, I see you. Hey, yo, and big ups to all the artists that I put on with this week, man. You know what I'm saying? JK with the AK, got an album coming out. I'm featured on that. Grind, check it out. Castro the General got an album coming out. Personal Space, that's this week as well. Big ups to Pablo, Goonsign Pablo. Big ups to the Promo Princess. Big ups to Scoop Wiley. Big ups to big ups to everybody that was at T.O.'s. Everybody showed up, shut that motherfucker down out there in Oak Cliff, man. The city been talking about that for a couple of days now. So check us out this next Thursday at TO's, man. It's going live. I Don't Love You, recorded at Villa Koola Radio, is a fucking hit. That joint got the gangsters up dancing. The ladies was dancing.
And
Thanks, Marcus.
I need to get that so we can get that on our YouTube. Bro.
Yeah, man. That joint. They told me, they were like, you know what, D? Don't do that shit in the club. Don't do it in the club. It don't sound like a club song. I did that shit in the club anyway, because I like that shit. And so did everybody else, man. Like, that shit was crazy as hell. So, you know, Villa Koola, man. Big up.
All right. I got to cut them off. I'm going to hold my finger like the preacher in the remarks during the funeral.
Tell them make sure they watch the ladies' room so we can get out of
Y'all be sure to tune in to the ladies' room, 9 p.m. 10 p.m. every Wednesday. You can catch me and my boy Blizzardy Black every Saturday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m.
Yep.
Let's pray, guys. Be in prayer for Black that he shows up on time. Let's say 11:05.
All right, here we go. 11 o'clock, damn it.
Yeah.
Y'all know the times.
Shout out to everybody that's out there doing the damn thing. Remember to stay hydrated. Stay hydrated. Stay hydrated. This is The Block, and we are out, and class is dismissed.
Yay. You've been listening to The Block. If you miss any part of the show, you can catch us every weekday, or you can download the podcast on VillaKoolaRadio.com. School is over, and we out.